In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can help your child develop their coding skills. So at school, we use resources called Lego Robotics, and everything in the software that we code with those is based on Scratch software. Okay, and Scratch can actually be accessed online from anywhere in pretty much any web browser as well. So the website to go to is scratch.mit.edu, and once you get there, you click on Create and head through to this page here where you can start creating your code. So if you head off over to this website here and go to Scratch, okay, if you click up the top, you can click Create and you can start coding straight away. You can help your child code a little bit. So I'm going to do a bit of a build now of just a really quick example of what this software can do once we get through the coding. Once you're through to Scratch and you've clicked Create and you get to this screen here, you can start creating your own little code. So I'm going to do a build here with a quick game called Pong, which is a ball bouncing around the screen, and there's a little platform down the bottom that it bounces off. So first of all, I pick a background that I'd like, and there's heaps of backgrounds on here. And then I also need to select what's called a sprite, okay, which is just a character. And for the character for this, for Pong, it's a ball that's floating around the screen. So once I'm in here, I'm going to start to drag blocks over to create my code. So I'm going to, obviously the ball needs to keep moving, and I need it to keep moving forever. So I make sure that I go to some coding here, forever, and click that in there. Okay, all the blocks click up together to make your character or your sprite move around the screen. I would also like it to make sure that whenever it bounces off anything, it's going to bounce at an angle. So it's going to point in direction 45 degrees. And it's also going to bounce off any edges that it encounters. Now with coding, it needs to have an event to start off that rail of code. So I drag in that just whenever that green flag is clicked, my character starts to bounce around the screen. And if I wanted to add my platform down the bottom, I add a new sprite, and I'm going to use a paddle, which is just a green line. I'm going to drag it down the bottom. And same thing, when the green is clicked, that's going to come into action and it's going to move around. Then you're going to get the paddle to actually change along the x-axis, which is down the bottom, and I actually want it to follow my mouse. So I'm going to go sensing, and it's going to follow my mouse, okay, anytime that this is clicked. And this is also going to happen forever, because otherwise it will just happen once. Now when I click my green flag, I have my paddle down the bottom that can move side to side. This is just a quick example of what Scratch is capable of. If you would like to further extend your children, you can, on this website, on your Create page, there's a tutorial section up the top that is filled with great videos of how to actually code and make different games, add different backdrops, change the size of the characters, how to add in sounds. It's just a fantastic way to get it's a really fun and exciting way to get your kids into coding.